Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser known. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1. Dustin Oakley, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One down the first baseline, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Standing in, Kurt Tatum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kurt Tatum.
First pitch on its way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Bermudez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
As a scout, that's exactly what you want to see from a young pitcher. Allows a runner on first, but then he takes the momentum right back by inducing a double play ball. Always nice to get 2 outs with 1 pitch. That's not going to go unnoticed.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, that's one of those walks that could come back and bite you. He had 2 outs, was cruising along, and just loses focus a little bit there. Now they've got a little life, and the next guy coming up is pretty dangerous. We'll see if he can refocus here and get out of this inning.
Outside.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Line towards center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Pierre Perez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Miguel Escobar is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Miguel Escobar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. looked at for a called strike.
1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alonso is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cameron Baggett. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Cameron Baggett.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
No runner, eat it, eat it.
At the plate, Dan Marchand. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stocker over at second. Baggett on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ready for another chance? Alfredo Bermudez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alfredo Bermudez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch takes a high fastball for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at bat, Kurt Tatum. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tatum.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Floater is up with it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Franklin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A changeup over the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Cedeno.
Into the box, Martin Cedeno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. This is skied out toward right. Alanese back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Pierre Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Your attention, please. Coming on to pitch for the international prospect, number 6, Hayden.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the international squad. Dustin Oakley, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Here comes the first pitch. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. To the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And the count will be full. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Snow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Snow.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Alexi Zapata comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Schroeder is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now, Martin Valenzuela.
Catcher, Martin Valenzuela.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So digging in now, Ray Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Count even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And that's just an excellent job of attacking the batter the entire at bat right there, eventually finishing him off for the strikeout. I don't care what he does the rest of this showcase. He just shows he knows how to mix his pitches, keep hitters off balance, and finish them when he has the chance. Good stuff.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Fred Coppola.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Fred Coppola.
First offering on its way. Check. Rounder to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball
Your
game.
attention, please. Coming on to pitch for the international prospect, number 6.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the result sure.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Steve Escalona, a second baseman from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Francesco Lopez, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Sergio Murillo, a shortstop from the East Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Patrick Frazier, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Ryan Ivey, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Luis De La Rosa, a shortstop from the International Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Jorge Lopez, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Dustin Oakley, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dustin Oakley gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Coming to the plate now, Lenny Graham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Boy, this guy is off to some...
Have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that...
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Standing in now, Len Hines. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there, and it's even at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Sanchez at third with 2 away. Little dribbler down the line. Ortega gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box now, Murray Oliveros, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Now batting, Jack Yount, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nobody out, runner on first. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Standing in. Second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Leading off the inning, Ross Whiters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Barnwell on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oswaldo Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Barnwell has a read on it, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 1-0.
Leading off for the Braves.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dustin Oakley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped up. Snow has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Leading off the inning, Corey Snow. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Snow.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Amuri Oliveros. He singled his last time up.
Amuri Oliveros.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jack Yount started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Striding in once again, Bill Jones. He drew a walk his first time up.
Bill Jones.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider. Jones stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Batting. This has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Luis Lorenz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. The 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ross Whiters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one going to be a good bunter. You have to get strikes.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Oswaldo Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Sanchez.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Barnwell is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Stepping into the box, Dustin Oakley. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Ready for another shot now, Lenny Graham. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Corey Snow. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Graham aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Len Hines.
Stepping in now, Len Hines, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
2-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in once again, Murray Oliveros, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And he struck him out. So a big out there, but this slim lead is still in jeopardy with only 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The batter, shortstop, Jack Yount.
Into the box now, Jack Yount, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Now this first, we'll see if they can get 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready once again, Bill Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bill Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 the count. Lifted in the air to center. Santana giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of
Your
inning.
attention, please. Now pitching for your Mississippi Braves.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Vesperas has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Standing in, David Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Third baseman, David Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to him now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hit on the ground to third. Ruiz takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping in, David Cho. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Byron Fulton. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Luis Molina. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. Molina takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Into the box, Rich Marshall. Fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Patrick Henson waits on deck. The 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. To short. Wilkerson is there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Patrick Henson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center.
2-2.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting 8, catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce some?
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Leading off the inning, Dustin Oakley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Barnwell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. At the plate, Jorge Mendes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now at the plate, Michael Yee, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Little flare out to left. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Vesperas, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out. Into the box, David Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Vesperas on at first, nobody out. Takes a knee-high fastball. One and one, here it is. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sogard.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Wilkerson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in, David Cho. He drew a walk his first time up.
First baseman, David Cho.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits. The pitcher, Dustin Oakley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Vesperis is there, and he has it for the out. Leading off the inning, Byron Bolton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Byron Bolton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the pitch. Little tapper. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Molina, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Standing in, Patrick Henson.
Number 4, Patrick Henson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
The third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go. He might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Barnwell has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Dwayne Mosen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Up.
Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Rounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Meade moving to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Eric Sogard. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Eric.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Mosen on third with 2 out. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 3-1. So here now's the pitcher, Dustin Oakley.
The pitcher, Dustin Oakley.
First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Swing and a line drive. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now to the plate, David Cho. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, David.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Byron Bolton waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Catches the inside corner for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Byron Bolton.
Byron Bolton.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Is looked at and the count moves full. Luis Molina, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. The right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Mississippi.
A pitching coach checks in with a member of his staff.